Hi everyone, Cherie here. Today I'm going to be creating a layout using the Felicity Jane Hope Kit for May 2020. So today I'm going to be focusing on using these mini file folders. They're super cute. They're approximately 3 by 4 inches and they open up to be larger. They've got the little tab on the side there. You could use these for so many different things. I absolutely love these. You could put them all together to make a little mini album, which would be a cute idea. You could use these on Traveler's Notebook spread for hidden journaling. I'm going to use them on a layout and they're going to form the basis of my layout design today. So I've got those there ready to use. I'll probably only use 3 out of the 6. I've also got the mini puffy alphabet in that beautiful pink color. I've got some of the die cuts here. I'm definitely going to use some of these embroidered hearts as well. I've got the stamp set here, and because my layout today is about fresh strawberries, I'm thinking I'm just going to use this word fresh out of this phrase. So I've got that there ready to go. And I've got some of the buttons and other die cuts and things here. I'm thinking I'll use the polka dot paper from the kit. That's on the reverse of that yellow mustardy stripe. And of course I've got the Essentials white cardstock there to use as well. So I think I'm ready to make a start. I'll pop you on fast forward and show you what I'm going to do with these mini file folders. Okay, so my white cardstock is cut to 10 inches wide and I'm now just going to center that onto that dotty paper. And I've also got the scalloped strips from 2 pieces of the solid color paper, which I'm just tucking underneath each edge of the white cardstock. I'm just going to add stitching down each side now, and I'm also going to stitch each side of the file folder. So I've chosen these 3. So I've got the striped one, the floral card, and the pink spot. So I'm now going to just organize these overlapping each other at the bottom end of the page. So I'll go ahead and start sticking these ones down. I'm just adding double-sided tape to the back of each one, and then I can go ahead and stick these onto the page. So that pink one going on there, and then that beautiful floral one is going down the bottom there. Okay, so I've got 2 photos going onto the page. One of them I'm going to tuck into the little pocket there, and the other one at the bottom I'm just adding to the top of the file folder. So again, some double-sided tape on the back of those, and then I can stick those into place. So this top one here is going tucked into the folder there. Looking back at it, I could have probably moved that more to the right, but I did want a bit more of that black stripe peeking out the side of the photo. The one at the bottom I've got on top of the file folder, and they're sort of going at the same angle as the file folder that they're attached to. So I've got this happy puffy word. This is from an older Felicity Jane kit called Alexis. I really like the size of it and it suited my title for today. To finish off the title, I've got the Dusty Rose puffy alphabet stickers from the kit, and I'm adding a label that I've cut from the Grace labels paper from last month, and I'm just going to layer those letter stickers on the top. Okay, so I purposely didn't put them too straight. I wanted that haphazard type look to them. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to start decorating these file folders. So I've got that beautiful die cut floral piece there that I've added with some foam dots, just adding some dimension there. And I've got this circular die cut piece that says love this, and adding that to the side of that bottom photo. I've also got those beautiful embroidered hearts that were available as an add-on this month. So I've got one to go at the top of the page, one just to the left of the happy word, and I've got another one that I'm just going to add to the side of that top photo. So I'm using my T-square ruler to center that top heart. So making sure that the point of the heart is at the 6-inch mark. I'm just using double-sided tape to stick these down because the tape I use is quite strong, so I know that it's going to keep them into place. So my journaling strips are also added to the page, and I will add some stitching to those, but I'm just adding some words to the top of those two tabs that you can see. So I've got that sticker that I just added to that bottom file folder, was one of the Jenny word stickers. And for the other tab at the top there, I'm stamping a phrase that's from the Hope stamp set, but all I want is the fresh word. So I'm just going to cut that out, trim that down a little bit, and then I can go ahead and add that to the tab of that top file folder. A little bit of double-sided tape there, and that fits really well into that space. Okay, looking at what else I can add to the page now, and I've got this little scallop die cut piece, just working out which way I want it to go, but I think it will look good at the very bottom of the page there, just to add a little bit more interest down there. So I'm going to stick that one just underneath that bottom file folder, and I'm trying to center that at the bottom of the page there. All right, just having a look, making sure that's in the middle. I'm going to now just add a couple of staples to those file folder tabs, just for another little element of texture there. I've also got the buttons from the Hope kit, and I'm going to use a paper piercer to pierce some stitching holes, and then I'm going to use twine to stitch them into place. So I'm using a mat underneath my layout to pierce the holes first, then I can remove the buttons, and that way I can see where I want my stitching to go. Makes it much easier when you're coming up from underneath the layout. I'm actually making these holes a little bit larger because I am using twine. You can see there I've just used a needle that had a quite large eye so that I can get the twine threaded through. And now I can just go ahead and stitch these buttons onto the page. So this first one, I'm tying a bow on top of the page, but the other one I will just stitch straight onto the page without any tails. So I'm just making sure those ends are nice and even, tying a little bow, and I'm just going to leave these twine tails long, and they can just hang down onto that file folder. So the other button is already stitched as well. Now I'm going to stamp the date onto a little Megan tiny tag. I've used StazOn ink to do that so that it doesn't smudge. I've just added some twine to that tag, and I've just suspended it from that little embroidered heart there. I do have a foam dot behind that one, so it has a little bit of dimension, and that also allowed me to hang the tag from that heart. Okay, so this page is now complete. So I'll give you a closer look at the details there. You can see all the stitching, the staples, the close-up of those buttons, and I'm really happy with how this has turned out. So please let me know if you've got any questions about this layout. I'll pop a link down below to Felicity Jane, and I look forward to seeing you again really soon with another Hope Kit project. Have a great day.